neno chalo kombiri winjo ni jili ji very easy kono ka sit Puma gi on the TV they have short and when you have a complicated name it becomes hard. The brand of the artist should know which name also is very important when you're starting a name, because name and don't nying magari with down. So you should not start a very complicated name. Malung ni yelo down. Mire kay miro catching out mire bed kinying manongo. Now down your nowadays. That's what people have got.
Hustler Deo. Hustler Deo.
Hustler Deo.
Hustler Deo. Welcome to the On Purpose Hustler Deo podcast, where motivation, healing, and success all last. Real talk, good vibes, purpose on display.
Tina Tieki, one of the greatest and the legendary who has been honest in this game when it comes to the promotional side. Badman Solo, it's a pleasure. Nitikanyo. Yes.
Actually, you maybe channel make it today because I've been always following you and you have really been showing the positive side the way you always say it.
Thank you.
Which is so I'm so happy to be on your platform.
We are always at the positive side of YouTube,
which is so good. So good, because most people think they can only trend negatively, but you are showing a different thing in northern Uganda, which is so good. Actually, the whole of Uganda, because you are doing something only showing the positive side.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
When it's negative, no, it's just a factual
to draw attention. Yeah, actually, I've been wondering in our creative arts, in our creative sector, the people that has been so honest, I think your name doesn't skip. That has been so consistent to promote the creativity within northern Uganda, as your organization says. Work. It's our organization, of course. Then I went counting a Julie come with Boklo at Chilaria Dermo.
And for Mejola, of course, you know, Jimmy Wang because of twin mema.
Exactly.
You cannot do it, but when you like something or when you have love for it, you even do it better.
Better, yeah. Yeah, back in the days in Wanena Yaro Jenny Joanna, my noni Yaro ye Lake Creatives John Full. How was it, even to ask you, how was it everything back in the days?
Yeah, back in the days it was really just like it was fun. It was just actually fun. There was nothing like even about making money out of it, because I started it when I was in the EB college. You know, when I studied, my schools were mostly this side, and I studied at Negro Primary. So Mati on Negro Primary, that was in 2002. So I joined the EB college in 2003. So along the way, the EB college, there used to be down getting like mimes, live wire. So we started getting interest for the music. So no, you day shows, young yellow limited, or you know you shows, day shows. Then that's how we started seeing the talent. Mano kar uno Juma tie uno temo gen makilwoni talent shows no bere ne logo Kenya. Ma different young stars give you team raps, mimes, creative dance. Mano ni kar muno and Judas gonna be tie no temo no Judas no kilwoni nas. No longer the nas because of Mar nas we pa nas used to mime we pa nas. Actually many of the young stars, you know, ning money miming way pada way ma work. You just like the person ni mo no 50 cent miming way by 50 cent look when 50 cent and we can Judas because of the love of the music my team those kind of then we just got surprised Judas would go away. Yes.
Yeah, actually Ken more in your journey, whereby even you appeared in other videos.
That is very true, by the way. Sometimes I forget, but I can remember. That is true. Yeah, that was a long time, because college. Of course, I did my A level at Bishop Spiano Chiangire. Yes, I used also to love music by then. Actually, I used to make because we had the first computer center in Gulu City. Even up to now is there. It's called Visa Computer Center. So I used to work there during even my holidays and high school. I used to burn music. I used to cut away CDs. Then we carbo down narrow we carry like entertainment, any piece of piano every Sunday down one bed watching way away. You get it. Yeah, it was a long time. I used just to love the music. Then after that, when I went to Makere, that's when now most of these artists, I started saying, how can I support them? Because I used to see that now my role, my music, it was now also helping them because there was no money by then actually because I was at the campus. Then I used to go to some hangouts. I want to promote Luo. I want to organize Luo night.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, Mate you Luo night. Red Kaberu ye mio kabete because don't get any charo. Then I used to go no homeland bus. By then they just bought the buses, so I made a proposal. I wrote to the homeland bus. I said, how can you support when we have the Luo night? Can you get our creatives kuja Luo kumalame Uganda? So it was a scenario park at a club called La Bouchule. The artists you give me even at 15 seats Luwe Mamiro Biro. So during that night get transporting Menono, then I get Luwe Menono. So that's how the developments. I wrote proposal to UBC. By that time they were doing for me the adverts for free also. UBC radio. Just by then it was just happening just naturally even without money. There was a companies make one DMAC mobile, make Carway, Way, Quality on SMS one, their bosses. Yeah, they used to even sponsor and support the night.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it started. Then I saw that this thing can be real. So for me, I started supporting just the artists out of the love. It was not about money. That's why you have seen me in some of the music videos because sometimes they are stuck. They just want the character to be there. Then that's how I also. It's okay. Me, I'm available. Not that they were even paying me money because me, I used not to know even I have to earn by being in the video, but I was doing it for the love.
Yeah.
Like I remember I was in the video of Patrol Lover Boy. Yeah.
Like the movers.
Then Lax Movers. When it came, Patrol Lover Boy, it was when I can be only
yes.
Yeah, actually that I connected him to you know to Firebase because those days Boy Wine was my good friend because I used to be there going there at Kamocha. So, and I used to have a link with those artists. How do I have a link with those artists? There are some of them, because I was studying in Kampala, I was at campus. Some of them used to go there and they were my friends. That's why it was hard to compete with me because for me, I used to talk to them directly and they knew me. Anyway, most of the artists who were coming, I was the one actually booking them to come from Bobby Wine, from Chameleon, from the late radio and Weasel. Then one of the biggest songs, it was this song of Sean Simple, Magelwana Mari.
Yeah.
When we did that song, because it was in Luo, I had love for the song. Well, let me promote this song. So we promoted this song. Sean Simple Nobero Entebbe. The song was a very big song in Entebbe. So when the song played in Entebbe, I was surprised. People like King Saha, people like Bafana, they used to come because Sean Simple was bigger than them. They were there by then. But Sean Simple had the biggest song. We had a night in a place called Kawoko. Kawoko is along Entebbe there. They used to come to just beg to perform in the night. Can you imagine? in the night of Sean Simple. They even beg for collabs. Actually, Sean Simple has collabs with them by then. Maybe I will later share with you. I have them in the phone. Sean Simple had to put them in one collab. King Sarah and Bafara. But now you see right now they have become more bigger artists. So that song of Sean was so big that we promoted, especially in a place called High Table in Kampala. Kawan already and we used to have that night every Monday. So the song used to play there. Now those guys love the song, especially radio. Radio came to me and said, man, this song here, what is this man singing? Just the melody, because music is also its own language.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that so that you say you can sing with your language. Because some people actually used to sing in those songs of Uganda going on. I was on advice now, because those people they cannot sing better than you in pegro where lo yen keleb mamegi yime pero mo we lo la loha keleb mamege it na na and okay where mamegi you'll become different. That's how I even advise my young brother Easy, because Easy was there in Kampala, team hip hop, team raps, those kind of songs. Then when he came down, I'm like, man, you need to do team where actually. So Liam, I think, wrote a song, Emero. That's how Easy featured on it. Afterwards, Easy did another song, Gonna Take It Easy, did a song with the Polite Moscow, and that's how Easy became very big.
Yeah.
You get it. And there's those songs, even some of them started playing in Kampala.
Yeah. Mr. Badman, I think you have worked with a lot of artists.
Yes.
If you had to see the artists that you have worked with, you know, Gidon full. Could don always. Petit la way mama petit ke ma po don. Ke yabo ki kar pa small piano to body be management maybe the way madua yene there's no need to mention
No,
because
there are very many.
70%
That
of
is
the
true.
artists have passed from you.
Definitely.
So out of 170% of Karakichi, you know ni chamo kenderong you have parted ways. You know ni on your previous speech when there was no money and you did not give up. What really encourage you to keep on working among the creative arts? Pakawe Chani, you have not even you have not even given up. Hey, me or matter, but you still work with them. Then
Yeah.
in a business, normally you can get a TJ in business. Till loss. Me or matter.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. Me mara. Ano we kana watching ba? Roba mi yo mechi yo mo part. Anchawa padana pa part. There is a time when someone will make it. You see, like right now, you are doing this podcast. You never know. You are doing it because you love it. But let me tell you, this thing one day is going to turn into something very big for you. It is
Exactly.
going to open a very big door for you, because this is something actually which you see right now. It has even opened something for the industry, because I kept on remaining in the industry. That's why now it had to give birth to something very big. Don't we have this work. Don't government recognize and are going to continue supporting. But don't take the whole industry, because I
Exactly.
used to love but my profession was different, because me, I did computer engineering. That's by profession. By profession, I'm an engineer. But I used to love the music. I used to love the music. That's why I could not give up. So even if an artist disappoints, maybe go ahead, because you cannot force certain things. Me the team you are best. Because can you team you are best, Robano, Mere Mugisa, blessing, game,
More.
so me, I used to just say, we push on, because you never know which one will work. Because you cannot judge something kapia you have not tried. You never know. You're hustling with one artist, kumbe the better one, it's there just along the way. But I've not also parted ways with them in a bad way. They're still my friends. I still give them advice and I support them where I can. Because just because I have the love for music, but I still encourage a lot of people supporting our industry, because me, I used to support them in Kampala. That's how I knew my brother Coco Finger, Munati Campus. I used to work with him. Yes, even the video way more. Never. I was actually even in that video. Never for Coco Finger. More was shooting. Hamta was around Makere there. Carmo Washington producing. Frank Jala was shooting. Of course, for Small Pin Charger, actually his name was called Elvo. It was not called Small Pin Charger. So the brand of the artist should know which name also is very important when you're starting a name, because name and I don't nying magari with Dano. So you should not start a very complicated name. Malung ni yero Dano. Kay mero catching up bed kinying manongo. Mao with Dano Yoruba nowadays. That's how people have got it. In Nano Chalo Kumiri, we need GLG. Very easy. Kono ka seed Puma gi, kono the thief gi. They have short and when you have a complicated name, it becomes hard for people. That's why most of these big artists, they emphasize on that name. You have to emphasize on the brand name is one of the most things. My enedong will identify you. Makala we make a year. His nickname will be very careful. My year. Inano Chameleon, called Jose Chameleon, he has been with that name and he has not changed. Most artists along the way, they want to rebrand. Oh, come on, so that will also affect